are officially moving out of this apartment. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. If you are new here, hey, what's up? My name's Danny, and welcome to a summer week in my life in New York City. It is going to be the most beautiful, stunning, gorgeous week in New York, and even though I'm going to be a little busy this week because it's my first week back at work after a week and a half of PTO, I am determined to get outside and see my friends and enjoy the very beginning of summer because one, I love summer in New York City so much, just like the energy here is very different and very unique. But two, I just have big plans for myself this summer. And I can sit down and talk to you guys more about this later on in this video, but I want to get out there. I want to do things. I want to just have fun. That is my goal for the next 3 months, just having fun, which sounds like a low bar, but if you knew the things that have been going on within the past few months, you'd know fun is exactly what I need. So welcome back to another week in my life in New York City. We're also getting back on our vlogging game this summer. Lots is going to be happening, so I want you guys to be able to follow along if you want to, and also keep me accountable. Flood my DMs if you have to, but I will be posting vlogs this summer, and I'm so excited to take you along in my life yet again. I'm up early this morning before any of my meetings so I can get a walk in and also go grab myself some coffee because I have no food and no coffee in this apartment right now. But this is my outfit. I can already tell that this is going to be my uniform all summer. Boxer shorts specifically, they are just so comfortable, and sometimes I just prefer throwing these on, especially in the early morning, over something like denim shorts because I don't know, they feel a little bit more casual. These are from Princess Polly, so is my top, and then I'm just wearing my Sambas with these little ankle socks. In the back of some of these video clips, you might hear a fan running. That's because I have this fan on the floor that I took from Amanda, blasting at level 10 because it's 85 degrees outside and I have yet to install my air conditioning unit because I need my dad to help me do that. So for the time being, it's going to be incredibly hot in this room, and this is the only thing that's helping. Got myself a latte from my favorite cafe in West Village called St. Hardim. If you guys are in the city, you should definitely try it. They have great breakfast options, but then they also do wine later on in the day, and I love going there for a little happy hour after work because it's so hot in my room, and also because I desperately want to get back on a normal routine for work. I think I'm going to go into the office for the second half of the day. I have some meetings first thing in the morning that I don't want to be running around for, but after those are done, I think I'm going to head in, also because our new coworker, who's technically an old coworker because she was an intern, started when I was away on PTO, so I want to be able to see her because she's in the office, and yeah, I just want to get back to it. Something about these last few weeks just have me feeling so good. I think it's beyond the fact that I was on vacation, even though that definitely did put me in a great mood. I think it's just recently I've adopted a much more relaxed, kind of easygoing mindset, and I really hope it lasts because I could really use this for the rest of the summer. Just finished playing a little bit of catch up and taking my first few meetings, and then I quickly got ready, and now we're gonna head into the office. Here's my outfit of the day. Bodysuit is from Zara, skirt is from Princess Polly, and then I'm just wearing the same sneakers I was wearing earlier. For those of you who don't know, I don't work in a traditional office, so an outfit like this is totally fine. I work in a co-working space. So realistically, I could roll up in my pajamas. I'm not going to, but I could.
Thank you so much. Have a good one.
I just sprinted out of the office because I forgot that I needed to return a dress that I rented from Pickle for my vacation, and if I kept it for an additional day, they would charge me for an additional day, and I didn't feel like paying that. So sprinted out of the office, ran to grab the dress, and now since I'm out, I'm just gonna go for a walk now. intentionally took myself on the best date that I've ever been on. I took myself on a nice little walked through Washington Square Park, stopped and got myself some flowers, also got myself some sushi. Now I'm watching the sunset, and then I'm gonna go home. Like I've said probably already a million times in this video, I love this weather so much. It's so beautiful. However, the one reason why I don't like it is because good weather makes me act up so bad, in the sense where I just spend all of my money for virtually no reason. It's a Tuesday. I didn't have plans after work today. I literally just like wanted to take myself on a walk, but I found every excuse to spend every dollar that I could, really, on just like, I mean, honestly, I don't regret it, because like I said, it kind of felt like I took myself on a little date, which is really nice, but I don't know if it was entirely necessary. First, got myself a beautiful bouquet of flowers, and super funny, this guy, I walked by him, I think he might have been a little drunk, to be honest, but I walked by him and I was holding those flowers, and he stopped me. He was like, "Tell me you didn't buy those yourself." And I was like, "I did." And he was like, "You should never do that. You're too beautiful." And I was like, "Sir, you and your drunk self just made my entire day." So there was that, and then I went to go get some sushi at my favorite little spot in West Village called Sushi Counter. It's an Australian owned sushi counter, and basically you go in and you can get 3 hand rolls for $12. They are incredible, and their spicy mayo is also unbeatable. So I got myself this for dinner. I also made a stop at Target, got myself a razor because I forgot that at my parents' house, and then some dessert, and then a drink at the bodega. And that's my haul. Also, right after I turned off the clip that you guys just watched of me in the street, this guy that I was kind of passing at an intersection stopped me and asked me for my Instagram. And it's a shame because he was really cute, but when I tell you he had, in that moment, no game, like, I mean, literally zero. He stopped me and he asked me for my Instagram, and I was like, okay, sure. He was like, "I think you're really cute," and I was like, "Hey, thanks." Honestly, looks like a model and was definitely from France, I'm gonna guess, because he had quite an accent. He was really good looking. But then he like asked me for my Instagram and then just walked away. He was like, "Thanks. But thanks." And then walked away. I was like, "Okay, see ya." Today begins a very exciting saga on this channel, and I feel like this is the best way for me to come back with a bang and start posting more consistently on YouTube. We are, after 3 years, officially moving out of this apartment. If you guys watched my moving series 3 years ago, you know the drama, I guess for lack of a better word, that went into finding this place and then also making this place work. And we ended up staying here for 3 years, which is 2 years longer than I ever anticipated, or I think ever initially wanted to. Don't get me wrong, this space has definitely served us well, and we've had some amazing memories in it, but I cannot tell you how excited I am to just upgrade. I cannot wait to upgrade my space. It is so long overdue, and today begins the apartment search journey that I'm gonna take you guys along throughout the entire thing. I'll make sure to do a little bit more of a sit down moment with you guys, just so you know exactly what we're looking for and how my approach to this whole process has changed as opposed to the first time around. But I am really excited because I found that my last moving series was really helpful for a lot of you who were planning on moving to New York, especially from out of state, because I was able to kind of take you through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I definitely plan on doing that this time around. So today we're going to be touring a few off-market apartments. How we are getting around to view off-market apartments is something that I'll discuss a little later, but we're really excited about this. Granted, I haven't actually seen them in person, and who knows what these units actually look like beyond the photos, but the location's great. It looks super renovated, and I don't know, I just have a good feeling about it. So we're going to be touring those around 4:30. Fingers crossed, but if not, we have some time. Like, I feel like when we found this apartment, we didn't find it till 2 weeks before moving, which is pretty standard for New York, and we have a whole month, so I'm not worried. We're gonna figure it out. Off we go. Beautiful layout. Sure. Give us a little.
Because I think you're like Jordan Danielle.
Give us a walkthrough.
Okay. Full size bed, storage up here if you want, and then desk over here. More like floating shelf storage. I love that, honestly, that look of it. Then over here you would do an armoire and like wardrobe. And then over here you could do another side table with more storage.
Got it.
Yeah.
I seriously love how you guys decorated. That's so cute.
What do you guys do for laundry?
Okay, let's do a little debrief on those 2 apartments, shall we? That was a really quick little excursion. I think we were out for like no more than an hour, and it was definitely productive. So we saw, I guess technically 2 different units, but in the first building that I showed you guys, we viewed multiple units in that building. They all looked pretty much the same, with the exception that some were still under construction, so I didn't film all of them, but the layout was identical across the board. So you guys saw exactly what we might be getting, to be honest. So we were super lucky we were able to see that entire building. While all of those units are still off market, those won't be placed on Street Easy for about another month and a half, I don't think. So luckily, because of that, we're not really in as much of a rush as we were for like apartments when we were first touring about 3 years ago. The apartment itself was beautiful. The unit that we were particularly interested in was on a much higher floor than what we are currently on now. So there would be a few more flights of stairs involved, but where the benefit of that is the unit had beautiful light and also a pretty amazing view. Like from all of the windows in every single bedroom, you get a view of, I don't know, you could see the Empire State Building, like it wraps around. It is a really, really beautiful apartment. The lighting, like I said, beautiful across the board. It's all freshly renovated, so all the appliances are stainless steel. The bathroom is completely brand new, although a little bit small. And one of the bedrooms has double windows, is street facing, and has quite a large closet space, which is awesome. Like in any New York City apartment, there are definitely like a few discrepancies between the bedrooms. It's not nearly as drastic as a discrepancy as what I'm currently in. You guys will definitely benefit from getting all the context from my previous moving series. If you haven't already watched that, you'll understand kind of the status of my current apartment and like kind of how all of this came to be. But the discrepancy isn't nearly as big. In that second bedroom, you can definitely fit a full-size bed. It has really nice lighting, and you'd also be able to fit some sort of small desk and maybe even a small dresser. Pricing wise, this is definitely a more expensive apartment, but that's kind of what I knew I was signing up for. After living in this apartment for 3 years, I am kind of just ready for an upgrade, and of course an upgrade comes at a price, so I will be paying significantly more at my wherever we land next than I am right now. But luckily, living here has allowed me to save quite a bit of money, so I feel well equipped to be able to do that. And then the second place that we toured, layout wise, was actually really similar. Like the apartment itself had very, very similar dimensions. And actually, now that I think of it, the price is pretty much identical, but the thing is that building wasn't nearly as renovated. The walk into the building was like felt like kind of medieval. It was very dark, and the bedrooms I guess were kind of renovated. It was the bathroom that was not renovated whatsoever. And for sitting at such a similar price point, it kind of feels like a no-brainer to go for the first apartment. So I think we are gonna fill out the application for the first place. Like I said, it doesn't really feel like as much of a rush, so honestly, it might be ours if we submit the application for it, which is super exciting. It's definitely a little intimidating to be spending a significant chunk of money more, but I feel like that's what I'm signing up for, and that's what I continue to sign up for as I continue to live in New York. So I'm prepped for it, and honestly, it would be really exciting to live in that space. It feels a lot more inspiring. I won't have to like sit on the floor to talk to you guys like this. It won't be dark, and I'd be able to sleep on a full-size bed, which truthfully is the most exciting part about all of this. It is a big day. Big things are happening. As we speak, I am submitting an application for the apartment that we viewed yesterday. The first one, not the second one. I feel really good about the space. It's definitely expensive, but I spoke with my parents just about my finances, and we determined that it's not beyond my means. If I have to make adjustments to how much I'm eating out, then like sure, I'll do that, but it's possible for me, and I just feel like the space is gonna be a really nice, long overdue change for me. So nothing's set in stone. We're submitting the application and then also a deposit to make sure that it gets taken off the market. And then after that, we just cross our fingers and we wait. So cross your fingers, please. If this happens, I'm going to be the happiest girl in the world. I'm not gonna get my hopes up too much, even though they are kind of already up a little bit, because if we don't get this, then there are plenty of other places that we'll be able to find. I'm positive of it, but this place is really special, so let's just hope for the best. But now to get my mind off it, I am gonna go to the office. After you, Miss Liv. I was able to get up from my chair today and stop doing work for 5 minutes. I haven't eaten. I have barely drank any water. So because of that, we're treating ourselves to a little bit of dinner at the taco place in Chelsea Market. Keeping our fingers crossed for no long line. And unfortunately, I'm not yet done working, but at least now I get to work from my couch in my pajamas with some tacos. This is a lot more comfortable. Driver's 2 minutes away. I came home to do another like half hour to 45 minutes worth of work. Now I'm heading back out to go up to Ulta, which is in Herald Square, because Morphe recently released a new blush, which is honestly really cool. I have all of the shades here that I can show you guys, but since we released them, not only are they available online, but they're also available in store. So I'm heading up to the store to see how the displays look, and if they look pretty and good for social, then I'm gonna take some videos and send them to my client. Peter will be here in 2 minutes. So let's go. I think this one is my favorite. The Energized is completely gone, so I feel like I need to give that one a try more instead of this color. Hello. Thank you so much. Cheers, that one. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Guys, guess who's moving? Guess who got approved for the apartment? I cannot properly put into words how excited I am to get the hell out of this apartment. I really am. And the fact that now we're approved and it's official, I mean, not officially official, we have to sign the lease, but like we are approved, we're getting sent the lease, we are going to make it all happen in writing, and then I'm finally going to be able to upgrade my space. And I could literally cry. I can already tell you right now, just based on my personality and past experience, moving out of this apartment is going to be emotional for me because I am not the biggest fan of change, but I think there's going to be equal emotions of like me kind of grieving a chapter in my life, my first apartment in New York, but then also tears of absolute happiness and excitement because I cannot wait to sleep on a full-size bed and have a full-size space, have a closet, like things that I have not had in 3 years. I'm so fucking excited. Big things. And I'm obviously gonna take you guys along throughout the entire moving process and getting situated in a new space. I can't wait to be able to explore a new neighborhood. I've been living on the west side of Manhattan for the past 3 years, and don't get me wrong, I love this neighborhood so much, and there's definitely aspects of it that I'm gonna miss so much, but I'm just ready for change. I'm ready for me to be able to find new regular bars to go to, new regular restaurants to, I don't know, I'm just so excited. I don't even have the words. I feel like in the next coming days, I'll be able to kind of collect myself and talk to you guys just about what this entire process has looked like for me and what I'm looking forward to most. But for now, just know that I'm so fucking excited. On a different note, one of the things that I am really gonna miss about living here is the fact that I'm like a 5-minute walk away from my office. So we gotta just soak it all up while we can. I'm heading to the office today. It's actually gonna be quite an exciting day because we have lots of people in the office. My director, Jonathan, flew up from Atlanta. So kind of this entire weekend, we're gonna be doing a belated birthday celebration for him and then also just working in person with him. So here's the office fit of the day. Tank top, I've had this forever, since my first ever internship. It's from Zara. Belt is Urban, shorts are PacSun, and then I'm wearing these black sandals from Steve Madden. It is a hot one today, so even if people weren't going into the office, I would need to find an excuse to get out of here anyway, because I do not yet have a window AC unit, and considering I'm moving out in a month, I don't really want to force my dad to come in and install it, so I might just have to rock with this fan for the next 3 weeks. Who knows? What'd you get?
Hi, I'm also
Sorry.
On your way.
I know. No, it's okay. Thank you. No, I got a full week under my belt right now. I'm not kidding. It's a crazy concept. Say hello.
Oh. You know the best time to go to the dance?
Oh, tell me.
2:30.
Wow. Joke of the day with Jonathan. Hi, can I get rosé, please? Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yes.
Cheers, everybody. Today was such a good day. I just got home not too long ago. The office was packed. Like, everybody and their mother came in because Jonathan flew up from Atlanta. It was so good to see him. I'm probably gonna end up seeing him throughout the rest of the weekend, but it was just such a good day to work with everybody. And we went to a team dinner afterwards, and then after dinner we split off into a smaller group and we went and got drinks. And it kind of just reminds me that loving your job is obviously important, but it's even more important to love who you do your job with. And I really do love my team. So I came home from all that, definitely riding a high, and I came home to a package that reminded me that I neglected to share with you a very important detail. So I'll share with you now. Do you know what's in this box? I will tell you what's in this box. In this box is 2 passes to Gov Ball. If you guys don't know what Gov Ball is, it's basically a music festival that takes place in New York every single summer. I went 2 years ago with an alcohol brand and I had such an amazing time. Since then, I haven't been back. Obviously, I've been eyeing the set list because it's really good this year, but I didn't really have any intention on going. But yesterday, I got an email from the one and only CoverGirl Cosmetics. Like, hold on, wait for it. CoverGirl Cosmetics, which now makes this the biggest brand that I have ever worked with because of social media, which is crazy, inviting me to go to the festival with them all weekend long, which is nuts. I still cannot believe it. This is definitely gonna be an interesting situation because I am gonna be going by myself because I wasn't given a +1. I don't think anybody was, to be honest. And I'm gonna go alone tomorrow and just cross my fingers that I make some friends. I'm quite social, so I'm just gonna hope that that happens. And this actually worked out too well. But on Sunday, I'm gonna end up meeting up with Danielle and Delaney. Danielle Carolyn, I'm sure you guys watch her. And Delaney, who's Danielle's best friend, one of my good friends, and I also work with her. And they were planning on going to the festival anyway, because Danielle's working with a brand. So I'm gonna meet up with them on Sunday, and we're gonna watch SZA and Renee Rapp set together and just hang out, and it's gonna be so much fun. Honestly, I don't want to speak too soon, but the summer so far is giving the same vibes as 2022. The summer of 2022 was amazing. It really was. And I remember having so much fun, especially in the months of June and July. So I'm really hoping that I'm able to replicate it a little bit, and it seems like we're on a good path.